Spain will legalize about 300,000 undocumented migrants a year, starting next May and through 2027, the country's migration minister said Wednesday. The policy aims to expand the aging country's workforce and allow foreigners living in Spain without proper documentation to obtain work permits and residency. Spain has largely remained open to receiving migrants even as other European nations seek to tighten their borders to illegal crossings and asylum seekers. Spain needs around 250,000 registered foreign workers a year to maintain its welfare state, Migration Minister Elma Saiz said in an interview on Wednesday. She contended that the legalization policy is not aimed solely at cultural wealth and respect for human rights. It's also prosperity. Today, we can say Spain is a better country, Saiz told national broadcaster Radio Televisión Española. Spanish Prime Minister Pedro Sánchez has often described his government's migration policies as a means to combat the country's low birth rate. In August, Sánchez visited 3 West African nations in an effort to tackle irregular migration to Spain's Canary Islands. The archipelago off the coast of Africa is seen by many as a step toward continental Europe, with young men from Mali, Senegal, Mauritania, and elsewhere embarking on dangerous sea voyages. They're seeking better job opportunities abroad or fleeing violence and political instability at home. The new policy, approved Tuesday by Spain's leftist minority coalition government, simplifies administrative procedures for short and long-term visas and provides migrants with additional labor protections. It extends a visa offered previously to job seekers for 3 months to 1 year. By mid-November, some 54,000 undocumented migrants had reached Spain this year by sea or land, according to the country's interior ministry. The exact number of foreigners living in Spain without documentation is unclear. Many irregular migrants make a living in Spain's underground economy as fruit pickers, caretakers, delivery drivers, or other low-paid but essential jobs often passed over by Spaniards. Without legal protections, they can be vulnerable to exploitation and abuse. Saiz said the new policy would help prevent such abuse and serve to combat mafias, fraud, and the violation of rights. Spain's economy is among the fastest growing in the European Union this year, boosted in part by immigration and a strong rebound in tourism after the pandemic. In 2023, Spain issued 1.3 million visas to foreigners, according to the government.